What if the secret to elite focus isn't just in your morning coffee? And what if the key to a longer, healthier life goes beyond what's on your dinner plate? For years, we've all heard the same advice. Get 8 hours of sleep, eat your greens, exercise more. And while all of that is true, it's not the whole story. We try the fad diets, download the meditation apps, and drink the green juices, but still end up feeling tired, unfocused, and just not hitting our true potential. It's frustrating when you put in the work but don't get the results. But what if the most powerful health hacks are the ones hiding in plain sight, backed by incredible science, but used by almost no one? What if the real keys to unlocking your best self aren't in the mainstream trends, but tucked away in scientific studies? Today, we're looking past the basics. We're not talking about tips you've heard 1,000 times. We are exploring 10 proven biohacks, from little-known supplements to unusual but effective habits that could completely change how you approach your mind and body. These are the strategies that top performers and researchers are using, methods that work on a deep, cellular level to upgrade your biology. So if you're ready to get ahead of the curve, you're in the right place. Stick around because this could fundamentally change how you think about your health. Let's start with the foundation of everything: sleep. But we're not just talking about turning off your phone before bed. We're talking about when you sleep. Segmented sleep is the practice of breaking your nightly rest into 2 separate chunks, with a period of quiet wakefulness in between. This isn't some new trend. Historians have found that before the Industrial Revolution and artificial light, this first sleep and second sleep was totally normal. People would sleep for about 4 hours, wake up for an hour or two around midnight for quiet reading, thinking, or intimacy, and then go back to sleep for another few hours. It might sound strange, but research suggests this pattern might be more in sync with our natural biology. One case study even found brainwave evidence suggesting this midnight waking period could be pre-programmed into us. For people who get anxious when they wake up in the middle of the night, this changes everything. Instead of fighting it, you accept it and use that time calmly and productively. Plus, related studies on biphasic sleep, especially those involving a daytime nap, consistently show links to better cognitive performance. While more research is needed on the split-night approach specifically, the evidence suggests our single block of sleep is more of a modern invention than a biological rule. This is definitely an advanced hack and isn't for everyone, especially if you have a sleep disorder. But if you're curious, you could experiment. Try setting aside a 9 to 10 hour window for sleep. For instance, go to bed at 9 p.m. If you find yourself naturally waking up around 1 or 2 a.m., don't stress. Get out of bed, keep the lights extremely low, and do something relaxing like reading a real book, meditating, or journaling. Absolutely no screens. After about an hour, go back to bed for your second sleep. This isn't about getting less sleep. It's about restructuring it to work with your body's ancient rhythm. Alright, let's zoom in a bit and talk about making your cells tougher and more resilient to stress. Most people think of saunas as a way to relax and sweat. But the real biohack is using intentional heat stress to trigger the release of something called heat shock proteins, or HSPs. These are special proteins your cells make when they're exposed to stressful conditions, like the high temperatures in a sauna. Think of heat shock proteins as your cell's personal repair crew. Their main job is to protect and fix other proteins. When proteins get damaged from stress, they can misfold, leading to cellular problems associated with aging and neurodegenerative diseases. HSPs act like chaperones, refolding damaged proteins and clearing out the ones that are beyond repair. This process reduces inflammation, supports a stronger immune response, and even speeds up muscle recovery. Regular sauna use that activates these HSPs is strongly linked to improved cardiovascular health, and emerging research suggests it may offer protective benefits against neurodegenerative diseases, though more human studies are needed. It's a perfect example of hormesis, a short, beneficial stress that makes your whole system stronger. To trigger HSPs, you need to raise your core body temperature. Studies suggest aiming for 4 to 7 sauna sessions a week, but even 1 or 2 can help. A solid protocol is to stay in a sauna heated to around 175 to 195 degrees Fahrenheit, 80 to 90 degrees Celsius, for 15 to 20 minutes. You're looking for an elevated heart rate and a deep sweat. Signs your core temp is rising and signaling for those powerful proteins. Always listen to your body, drink plenty of water, and start with shorter sessions if you're new to it. The supplement aisle is a noisy place. Let's cut through that noise and look at two powerful compounds that are backed by solid science but haven't quite gone mainstream. Spermidine is a natural compound first found in semen, but it's present in all living things, and our levels drop as we get older. The most fascinating thing about spermidine is its ability to trigger autophagy, which literally means self-eating. Autophagy is your body's cellular cleanup and recycling program. It's how your cells get rid of old, damaged parts, like faulty proteins and worn-out mitochondria. When this process slows with age, all that cellular junk builds up, which is linked to many age-related diseases. Spermidine essentially mimics the effects of fasting by kickstarting this cleanup process. Studies in yeast, flies, and mice have shown that by triggering autophagy, spermidine can extend both lifespan and health span. In humans, large observational studies have found a strong link between diets rich in spermidine and lower overall mortality, especially from heart disease and cancer. It helps your cells clean house so they can stay healthy and function longer. You can boost your spermidine levels through food or supplements. Foods like aged cheeses, mushrooms, whole grains, and wheat germ are good sources. But to get a truly therapeutic dose, supplementation is often more realistic. There's no standard dose, but many studies use amounts that are tough to get from food alone. As always, it's a good idea to talk with a healthcare professional to see if it's right for you. When people can't sleep, they often grab melatonin. But there's a lesser-known, simple amino acid called glycine that might be even better for improving the quality of your sleep. Glycine works in a few cool ways. First, studies show that taking glycine before bed helps you get into the deepest stage of sleep, called slow-wave sleep, much faster. That's when most of your body's physical repair and memory consolidation happens. Second, glycine helps lower your core body temperature. A slight drop in body temp is a critical signal that tells your body it's time to sleep and stay asleep. Glycine seems to do this by increasing blood flow to your hands and feet, which lets heat escape. Research has shown that just 3 grams of glycine before bed can noticeably improve how well people feel they slept, reduce sleepiness the next day, and even boost cognitive performance. This is one of the easiest and most effective biohacks out there. Just mix 3 grams of glycine powder in a little water and drink it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. It's generally considered very safe, doesn't cause the grogginess you get from many sleep aids, has a slightly sweet taste, and is both cheap and easy to find. We're 4 hacks in. We've talked about sleep, cellular resilience, and a couple of powerful supplements. I'm curious, which of these have you heard of, and which one sounds the most interesting to you? Let me know in the comments. And if you're finding this useful, a quick tap on the like button really helps BioOptimize lab out. Now let's get into some cool tech. Red light therapy, or photobiomodulation, is all about exposing your body to specific wavelengths of red and near-infrared light. It's getting popular for skin health and muscle recovery, but its most exciting and underused benefit might just be for the brain. Voiceover. Why? Unlike other light, near-infrared light has a wavelength that can actually pass through your skull and reach your brain tissue. Once there, it interacts with a critical enzyme inside our mitochondria. Stimulating this enzyme makes our mitochondria more efficient at producing ATP, which is the energy that powers our cells. Think of it like turbocharging your brain's batteries. Studies have shown this energy boost can improve cognitive functions like memory and focus. It also appears to increase blood flow, bringing more oxygen to the brain, and may have neuroprotective effects by reducing inflammation. This suggests it could help protect against age-related cognitive decline. To target the brain, you need a device that emits near-infrared light, usually in the 810 nanometers to 850 nanometers range. This could be a large panel you sit in front of or a smaller device designed to be used on your head. Sessions are usually short, around 10 to 20 minutes a day. The key is consistency. Using it regularly, especially in the morning, can help support your brain's energy and performance all day. Pulsed electromagnetic field, or PEMF, therapy sounds like sci-fi, but it's a real, science-backed technology. It uses low-frequency electromagnetic fields to support your body's natural recovery processes at the cellular level. Every cell in your body has a natural electrical charge that's vital for it to function correctly. When cells are damaged from an injury or stress, they can lose some of this charge, which makes it harder for them to heal. PEMF therapy works by sending gentle energy waves into the body that help restore this optimal cellular charge. This process can enhance ATP production for more energy, improve circulation and oxygen delivery, and, crucially, help regulate inflammation. By influencing your immune system's signaling proteins, PEMF can help calm chronic inflammation, which is a root cause of so many health problems. It's used to speed up recovery, reduce pain, and even improve sleep. PEMF is usually delivered through a mat you lie on or smaller applicators you place on a specific part of your body. You can find PEMF therapy at wellness clinics or purchase a system for home use. Sessions can last anywhere from 8 minutes to an hour. It's totally passive. You just lie down and let the fields do their work to support your cells from the inside out. We're moving into our final 4 hacks, focusing on deep cellular energy and unshakable focus. This is an environmental biohack that's easy to overlook. It involves using a device that generates negatively charged ions in the air you breathe. You find high concentrations of these naturally near waterfalls, in forests, or at the beach, places where we tend to feel energized and clear-headed. Some fascinating research from Columbia University suggested that daily exposure to high-density negative ions could be a powerful tool for lifting mood, particularly for seasonal affective disorder, SAD. How does it work? The theories are that negative ions may help regulate serotonin, promoting calm, and may improve oxygen flow to the brain, which could enhance alertness. A 2018 scientific review concluded that negative ions can positively impact mood and other aspects of health. One study even found that office workers with a negative ion generator reported fewer headaches and just felt better overall. This is as simple as plugging in a device. You can buy a high-density negative ion generator for your home or office. To get the most benefit, use it in a smaller, enclosed space like your bedroom or home office. Let it run for several hours a day, or even overnight. It's a passive way to upgrade your immediate environment for a potentially better mood and sharper mind. NMN is one of the hottest molecules in longevity research right now. It's a direct precursor to NAD+, a critical coenzyme found in every single cell in your body that is absolutely essential for life. Think of NAD+ as the CEO of your cellular metabolism. It's crucial for turning food into the energy your cells need to function, and it's vital for repairing your DNA. The problem is, our NAD+ levels drop significantly as we age, by as much as 50% by the time we hit middle age. This decline is considered a major reason why we age. Supplementing with NMN has been shown in human and animal studies to effectively raise NAD+ levels. This can lead to better mitochondrial function, improved energy, and even better physical endurance. While the evidence that it boosts NAD+ is strong, it's important to know that research on its long-term anti-aging effects in humans is still ongoing. NMN is taken as a supplement, usually in a capsule or powder. Doses in studies often range from 250 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams per day. Many people like to take it in the morning to support their energy levels. Because it has such a powerful effect on your metabolism, it's smart to talk with a knowledgeable healthcare provider before you start. Ashwagandha has become the famous adaptogen for stress, but Rhodiola rosea is a slightly lesser known but incredibly powerful herb, especially for fighting fatigue and boosting mental performance. Known as the golden root, it's been used for centuries in Scandinavia and Russia to handle stress. Rhodiola is a beast when it comes to increasing your resilience to both mental and physical stress. It has a remarkable anti-fatigue effect. One clinical trial with 100 people suffering from chronic fatigue found that taking 400 milligrams of Rhodiola daily led to big improvements in their stress, fatigue, mood, and concentration, with the biggest changes happening in the very first week. It seems to work by influencing key brain chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, and by helping to balance the body's cortisol stress response. This makes it amazing for burnout and that brain fog that comes from long-term stress. The clinically effective dose of Rhodiola rosea extract is usually between 400 milligrams and 600 milligrams per day. Look for a standardized extract that contains 3% rosavins and 1% saladroside, which are the main active ingredients. Because it can be a bit energizing, it's best to take it in the morning or early afternoon so it doesn't mess with your sleep. If you have a fitness tracker, you've probably seen your heart rate variability, or HRV, score. But very few people know you can actively train it. This isn't just about tracking your recovery. It's about actively making your nervous system stronger and more resilient. Voiceover. Why? HRV is simply the measurement of the tiny variations in time between each of your heartbeats. A high HRV is a great sign. It means your nervous system is balanced and can easily shift from a fight or flight stress mode to a rest and digest, calm mode. A low HRV is linked to stress, overtraining, and a higher risk for health problems. HRV biofeedback training uses a sensor to show you your heart rhythms in real time while you do specific breathing exercises. The goal is to sync your breathing with your heart rate, which is a state called coherence. By practicing this, you are literally training your nervous system to be more flexible and handle stress better. The benefits go beyond just a better score. Studies show it can lead to lower blood pressure, less anxiety, better emotional control, and sharper focus under pressure. You'll need an HRV sensor, like an ear clip or chest strap, and an app that offers biofeedback. A common technique is called resonance breathing, where the app guides you to breathe at a slow, steady pace, usually around 5 to 6 breaths per minute. You'll see your HRV pattern on the screen and can adjust your breath to create a smooth, coherent wave. Just 5 to 10 minutes of this practice, once or twice a day, can make a huge difference in how your body handles stress. And there you have it, 10 powerful science-backed biohacks that most people aren't using. From changing your sleep with segmented rest, to activating your cellular repair crews with a sauna, and even directly training your nervous system with HRV biofeedback. The world of health can feel complex, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. The key is to look beyond the surface-level advice and start using strategies that create real, physiological change. Don't feel like you need to try all 10 at once. That's a recipe for burnout. Instead, I want you to pick just one. The one that sparked your curiosity the most. Maybe it's the simple idea of taking Glycine before bed, or the techie appeal of HRV training. Commit to trying that one hack for the next 2 weeks. See how you feel. Track what happens. Now, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me, which one of these 10 biohacks are you going to try first? I'm excited to see what you choose, and I'll be down in the comments talking with you. If you got value from this video, please give it a like, and more importantly, subscribe to BioOptimize Lab and turn on notifications. We're just getting started, and in our next video, we'll be exploring how to use your own biological data to create a totally personalized health protocol. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for your time and attention. Now go start optimizing.